Alright, folks, welcome to the finale. Slide 1, Thievius, Racconus. Time to head to Russia.
Ooh.
Yes, Murray, your hot dog is not being digested. It's the same model. But anyways,
we were on our way to the Krakkarov volcano in Russia.
The last member,
over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Racconus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious clock.
How convenient.
Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Sly Cooper in the cold heart of hate.
Oh. Dun dun dun.
Not really. Alright. So we're gonna start this off with a turret session. That's it. No, it just sucks. Okay. So you know the. Okay, so the crosshair you see there.
Yes.
You would think the bullets go in the middle.
They're not.
They don't. The bullets, if you look at the crosshair, go more like the bottom of the crosshair.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look like they're like underneath.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
What? Jeez.
Okay, so this turret. The issue is that the bullets don't go straight. So, especially when you have these owl things,
birds
going all around, it is pretty easy to get hit. See,
yeah.
I almost got hit. Yeah, sure. When I'm standing still, sure I could get them just fine. But you know, when they're moving and I'm moving, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
Ow.
Bonk. Fine.
And I gotta say, and I will admit this, this has got to be my worst run through of this last segment.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had this bad of a segment in years, like a lot of years, and I've been playing this game for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's my fault for not like practicing or anything, or whatever. But you know, it happens. I mean, either way, I get the job done. Anyways.
Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't help that
this is a casual.
It's not very
game.
accurate.
It's a casual game, anyways. So. Cause like on your first, cause this game is 2002, so it's clunky by design. Of the time. So if it's not the game design, it's most likely the control for the various things that you do. So it's expected.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Nice shooting, Sly. Looks like we're in the clear.
Really? That cave doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
Yeah, so we just lost the turret.
Well, no more of that.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to
Okay, so this segment, you could kind of think of it as the submarine with the crabs.
Okay.
But in a sense, this is a race to 60 computers.
Oh, okay.
Even though when you're done collecting the 6 computers, they'll still drop.
Oh well. Okay.
But it's just story segregation, of course.
Yeah.
So anyways, one of the things from Auto that we got is the shield basher. That you press square and do a little do your little olay.
Ah, I see. Smack.
Yeah. If people don't know, in Sonic Adventure 2, if you attack with Eggman, like up close, he uses a boxing glove.
Oh yeah.
But he'll say "ole."
Oh.
I don't know why he says "ole," but he just says it.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
So since you're not in a race, you know the driving's not so bad. The issue is that since the camera's so up close, it's hard to tell where the computers drop.
Yeah.
It would have been better if the camera was a little more higher, kind of like the submarine.
A little bit pulled back.
A little pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just gonna say this right now. This got pretty close, like closer than it got pretty close than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because like a part of me kind of ignored the monsters, But like another part of it, since I didn't go after I didn't like eliminate the monsters that were nearby. Whatever computers that I didn't see, because you know I'm going to different ones, they would just eat up. So it's good to kill the monsters when you're on your way, but don't do what I did and just ignore them completely.
Yeah.
I mean I still hit some if they're in my way, but hey, look at that, they're ahead. They're at 55, 57. I'm at 56, 58. I'm getting a little panicky. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna fail this, and boom.
Like, oh, boom.
Look at that. There are 59.
Close, though.
Yeah, that was too close. So
That was
don't ignore the monsters completely. Like
yeah.
I wasn't being cocky or anything. I just try to do it as fast as I can, but that almost bit me in the ass. That was my first try. So just a little heads up for people when they get to this segment.
Yeah. First try.
Like I said, this is like the worst run of this whole thing for me. And I haven't had a bad run of this segment in a very long time. I can't even remember the last time I even died during the segment.
Oh yeah.
Until this past recording, actually.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides,
so you may remember, Sir Raleigh had these dart globes things.
Yes.
So in this segment, the floor is padded with the sensor. So if you step on it, you get hit by darts.
Oh, okay.
You can't cheese it because it's too long, even if you have horseshoes, because if you get hit, you get thrown back.
Ah,
So
okay.
we have to go get this barrel. Mind you, they used this mechanic once, and they're bringing it back for the final thing.
It's like, well, all right.
Yeah.
At least.
I don't know if it's unnecessary. I don't know if it was needed, but it's just what we have to do.
Well, I suppose at least it's not a one-time
one-off
thing, I guess, but.
Don't know how I didn't get spotted there, but.
Yeah, it's kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, your tail cane doesn't.
Tail doesn't count.
Yeah, your tail and your cane doesn't technically count. I'm using the fast speed here. Okay, going back to normal. I use the fast way too much during this whole thing. Cause like a part of me comes with like, you know, move on. Like there you go. See, I got spotted. So the next time I get spotted, I'm gonna get burned by a laser.
Oh, jeez.
There we go.
Bonk.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Down here.
Yeah. Shit.
No, well.
Cooper, I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox.
Stop looking at the
I know,
fucking
right?
camera.
You're looking the wrong way, dude.
At least it's slide 2 and above you look straight.
Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
Oh yeah, and I gotta say, Clockwork's voice, I really like his voice. Really suits him.
Yeah. It does. It's pretty neat.
Okay, so in later games, Bentley does hacking. This is the first time we get introduced to that. But this plays out way different than what it is in later ones, of course.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is like the worst I did this. So this is very slippery. There's like momentum, believe it or not, momentum in the segment.
Well, you know.
So it's another one of those, you move with the left stick and you shoot with the right stick. The green things are a hit. You have 5 hit points.
Ah, yes.
Every level has a set amount of keys that you have to get. When you get them, you get all of them, you move to the next one.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah, I died. I want to say I died maybe like 3 times doing this. It's like, don't get hit, don't get hit.
Yeah. 1 HP.
Yeah, this is not even the last segment. Okay.
Oh yeah, huh?
Ah!
Woo!
Oh.
That was close.
Yeah, surprised it didn't hit me. Oh, I'm hitting the key away.
No! Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, I believe I just cut out my failures. My 3 lost. No, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Well, you know.
Try again, and I just edited past all my attempts. So this is the. I'm at the same point. The 9 keys.
Yeah.
It's just this one I successfully
Got through.
Because what I was doing was I was shooting too much, and I was like hesitating to get the keys. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, so that one will give you a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. And back we are.
Sly, I was wrong about you. Break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
Well, that was convenient. Also, she's just floating there, by the way.
Yeah. And off she goes.
Also, she doesn't walk. She just jumps.
Yeah. She doesn't have a walk.
Not in this game, at least.
Cause she just jumps everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. She just Hulk jumps. I don't know why. I don't know how she can do that. But you know, she just does. She spends a lot of time on those legs and those thighs. Just look at them.
Yeah.
Meaty.
Jeez.
What? Never seen Looney Tunes?
Uh-oh.
I'm so confused why I'm so confused why the idea of a furry is so like toxic these days.
I need that cane.
I don't know.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
Like I always hear people are like, oh, if you're a furry, then you're like you wanna fuck animals and shit. It's like
no, not always.
Not always. Is there something you're not telling me, Kelly?
No.
Unless you want to get at it with that one rabbit, the main character, 14, the chick.
No, I don't know.
It was the one for the city of the white-haired like cat girl, or like the bunny girl, cat girl. I don't know her name because I don't care for her.
Yeah.
Obviously. I remember we had a fucking field day with Lola Bunny too, actually.
Oh yeah.
I liked it better when she was just like a strong female character that just really loved basketball. That was literally just her thing. She just loved basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just destroy the thing there, but what I like to do is destroy the ones ahead.
Because he has to do them.
Because he'll stop.
Yeah.
And like more slime, more lava monsters will come out. So if you do this, you only have to deal with like the 1 or 2 that come out. Looks like there's the one there.
Ah, fair.
1 or 2. And when he gets his cane, he'll just be safe. There you go.
Bye.
That's what I like to do because it's just better like that. Because unlike Murray, Sly doesn't have much of a reaction. He just kind of like walks to the side. So you kind of have to be, in a sense, that's the hardest like escort mission. Just because Sly, compared to Murray, doesn't easily tell you when he's in danger.
Yeah.
So you yourself has to, you know, be vigilant about it. All right. This segment.
I died a lot doing this segment when I played.
Yeah, so I just edited all my failures.
Yeah.
Here's a tip. Don't use the fast ability.
Yeah.
That's what was getting me killed because I kept using the fast ability and then the lava just kept on rising so much faster. By the time I got to like near the end segment, the lava was too high. So I didn't use the fast, and I made it like first try.
Made it just fine, yeah. Yeah, I definitely was not good at this segment.
It is a pretty challenging platforming segment.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it is the hardest
Mm-hmm.
challenging platform segment. I mean, it basically makes you use all your abilities, all your techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Well, abilities, handling techniques.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely...
Yeah, like, no, when I used the fast ability, it was like here when the lava got too high.
Lava was already, like, up on you, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even jump on the platform because it's already, like, you know, submerged with lava. Which is funny because, like, this is the last part of it, too.
Oh, yeah.
So I was literally dying at the very last segment.
Oh, man.
And that was aggravating, too, because, like, I know I was at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, now Sly is activated as level 2 from PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Death from above.
Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my dead.
Clockwork. He's a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Coopers always find a way to be.
How is he a thief if he's that fucking big?
Ah, right.
He's so fucking big.
It's not very,
I mean, unless he's putting like a nuke up to the cashier. I don't know how this works.
It's not very, stealthy.
Myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy.
Ah, well, I mean, he's still a thief, though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it's never... I mean, Clockwork says he was just always jealous of the Cooper gang.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there was ever... I don't know, a specific event which caused that, or
Maybe he's just jealous.
maybe people talked more about the Cooper gang than him.
Mm.
But he just says that he just like it's just jealousy
Yeah.
and hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot save me.
But anyways, your shots can't penetrate him, but so you have to wait for Carmelita to shoot,
Ah.
and you shoot at his vulnerable parts,
Mm-hmm.
and there he goes.
Whee.
That's phase number 1.
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Racconus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Racconus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Racconus.
Enough, Sly
Well,
Cooper.
Clockwork's not wrong technically,
Mm-hmm.
in a sense, because Sly wouldn't know
On the Cooper line.
his the spiral jump, the rail
Yeah, the
ride,
techniques.
like
Yeah.
the techniques which basically become his like bread and butter stuff in like Sly 2 and above.
Yeah.
So I mean, technically Sly's not wrong, and technically Clockwork's not wrong
Yeah.
in a sense, you know,
But it's,
like
yeah.
you know, because like was it Sly's ancestors invented the techniques, so you know it took thieves to make the Thievius Raccoonus, but then
Yeah.
again, Sly wouldn't know his techniques, his family techniques, if it wasn't for the Thievius Raccoonus.
Yeah.
So
So, I mean,
You know,
he could have come up with them, I suppose, on his own.
I mean, he could have.
Yeah, we just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, you know, take it with a grain of salt kind of things.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, it's one of those like, you know,
yes, but no.
yes, exactly.
Yes, but no.
Yeah, but they won't admit to the no part though.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I died.
Ah, no.
So, of course, I edited back to this point. Keep a note, if you die at all in one of these segments, you go back to the first phase.
Yeah.
So you have to do it all over again. They don't talk, they don't, you know, do their dialogue again, but you do have to do every segment again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Clockwork's being put back together. but I don't know if he literally does come back together.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you could hear him as like legs together, you know, this or that.
Like, oh, like, will it actually...
Will it actually, like, you know, reboot?
If you take too long or something.
Never be rid of me. Clockwork is familiar.
He only says
It
that
took
when
some
he's like
tricky
close to
maneuvering,
death.
but I managed
So
to
if you
snatch that last
just
piece
kill
of the
him,
Thievius Racconus
you won't
from
really hear the
Clockwork's
full
claw.
dialogue. But
I had taken down
I
each
stopped
member
at the
of
last
Fiendish
pixel
Five.
just so we can
Raleigh,
just say his
Mugshot,
words.
Ms. Ruby,
Here, the
Panda
last...
King,
His last
and
word.
finally Clockwork.
Yeah.
I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed
Any
my
last words,
birthright.
criminal scum?
Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, but they stuck
But
with me
anyways,
through it
yeah,
all.
that pretty much concludes the story.
It took a lot of
That's
guts for him
Sly
to
One.
get out in the field
Yeah.
with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley.
No, that is
Without
not
his
Clockwork. That's
expertise,
just one of the
I'd have
talents.
never found my way off that rooftop in
He's just
Paris.
looking at it go,
When I was little, I
Guy
thought that was.
couldn't
I
ask
was
for a
like, is that
better gang of
Clockwork?
friends.
Like,
Like,
where's
wow.
Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore.
Her hand is so fucking small in
Now
that frame.
Clockwork's death ray is out of commission.
And her gun
We're
is
back
so
to playing
big.
Cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was gonna slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
It's pretty cool that
5,
they.
4,
Was it
3,
the artwork that they use
2.
is it gives the impression of cell shading, just like the actual like
Yeah.
well, the graphics that they use. Because Sly Cooper games are like, well, at least 1, 2, and 3 are more of the style like kind of like.
I felt bad leaving her stranded
Hey,
on
what
that
was it
giant
called
rock,
again?
but I knew it wouldn't be
cell
long
shade.
before we'd see each
Cell
other
shading,
again.
yeah. But like it's more like a cartoony kind of cell shading.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
Sly 4, I mean, I guess you can get kind of like the direction of it, but like to me, it kind of loses it in Sly 4. But that
They didn't stick with cartoony.
Well, I mean, no, it's still cartoony, but like
Well-
they kind of like more realistic.
Yeah, more of a
but, like,
real. Yeah.
but it still tries to be cartoony, despite the fact it's very exaggerated cartoony, though.
Yeah.
Which kind of doesn't. It kind of loses its charm, honestly.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's Sly 1. Great game. It won't take much to finish it. There's the time trials, but they're not required.
Necessary.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not necessary, but you can go for them. That's just for percentage, and it's for like 2. There's if you get 100%, you get the behind the scenes of the game, like the creation of Sly 1, and you get trailers and the outtakes of those trailers.
Okay.
Which are pretty funny because when I recorded it, I couldn't stop fucking laughing.
That's pretty neat though.
Yeah. So ultimately, I would recommend the original version on PS2. If you don't mind the more buggier kind of audio mix-ups in the Sly collection, you can go and do that. But
I must have just been kind of lucky. I don't think I really recall many bugs really when I played them.
yeah, I mean, like in the original PS2, I remember encountering various bugs here and there, and like, and the one time I played it on the PS3, like I encountered like the majority of those.
I hate to tell you this,
Oddly
Sly,
enough.
but the Thievius Racconus isn't full
But that's
of
just me.
stories.
But if you don't,
You're
but you know,
gonna
if you
have
just
to
want a
go back and
convenient,
unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing.
Yeah,
There is
just
some
a
good
convenient
news,
way to play them.
A friend of mine in
If you don't have a
Japan just
PS2.
sent me this really cool
Puppy.
movie. And guess what?
Who's here?
It's all about us.
いやー危なかったまカルマリータちゃんには悪いけど
your brother has to
今
get
回
one
も
too.
俺様たちの勝ちだ
Okay.
このデータファイルがあれば父ちゃ
Do you
ん
need
の
help?
敵が打てあれはまだ
Your
俺
brother
が
can
子
help
供の
her.
頃だよく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家
Close my door, please.
そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこ
Go
の
and close my door.
ラクーナの名称 その洗練を極めた忍びの技。だがそこには必ず守らなければいけない。
Anyway.
So the beginning cinematic is basically just, well, it's, you know, anime.
Just-
this is the Japan one.
I know. Oh, okay.
俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してし
You
ま
know,
う。
besides seeing Dragon Ball, the few like
ラクーナの秘伝書。
anime they show on like
奴らは
Toonami.
俺様の全てを奪いやが
I
る。
remember seeing this. I'm like, oh, it's just like the shows on Toonami.
Cool. Just like my
It's just like one of my
my favorite show.
animes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Might as well make the joke for you.
Right.
天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだが、まあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ、俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
Sly's.
neat.
I believe Sly's like 18.
Oh, okay.
I believe something like that. Anyways, this is the last 2 bottles. I know that was an abrupt cut, but like, whatever.
It's fine.
Press circle to enter the vault.
Yeah. So
Lucky for you, I burst
since this was the last save, Bentley would have said like, "This is an owl dialect." I don't know owl dialect.
932.
So you gotta be Clockwork, and then now you can finally come in.
And they'll figure it out.
And with beating the game, getting all the saves, you pretty much the game will be at 83%.
Okay.
The rest of the game are pretty much time trials.
Hmm.
And execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
This move varies.
Hmm. The whole world.
Yeah,
Goodness.
the whole world.
Well, all right.
At
And
long
once you
last,
do that, you get
the
this,
Thievius
cinematic.
Racconus restored to its
Ah.
original state. The first
Neat.
time I
Mind you,
held the
you don't
whole
have to
thing
do
under my
this
arm
and
since I
in
was
Fight
8
2.
years
It's just
old.
like, you know, it's
The
just
same
like, yeah.
weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family
There's a
members may
lot
have been
of
great thieves,
Cooper members
all
we get to
inherited the
see,
book.
but we
I got a
don't
chance
really
to
get
earn
to.
it.
They
I
only
had
highlight a
taken down
few
the fiendish
throughout the
find,
series,
having used the
but
moves my ancestors taught me and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book.
and about that movie, yeah, it's never coming out. It's never happening.
I mean,
I think for the better, honestly.
yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't want
say.
I don't want another Ratchet and Clank. And the game was not well. Yeah, the game was no better.
Thievius Racconus is complete. Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
Well.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'm.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So I'm. I didn't do the time trials. I just basically just I basically loaded up one of my 100% save files, and just recorded the stuff. But that'll be a separate video. I'll
Okay.
just put as like an extra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Alrighty.
with that being said, yeah, Sly 1. It's aged. It's archaic. It's very old school. Would I recommend it? I'd say give it a shot at least once. It's not too expensive these days, honestly. It's not really, low number, high demand. It should be like reasonable prices. If you go to your like local game shops, you probably get it. I don't know, $5-10 or something like that. But
Yeah.
you know,
Not too bad.
the game's worth about like 15 or something, 15 or lower, technically. But the average 20. The average you can see is maybe like 20ish or whatever, but like
20's not bad. Yeah.
20's not bad. But if you want everything in one package, the Society Collection is always an option, so you could always just go for that. But you need a PS3 for that, or you gotta pay Sony more money on the PS4 and put it on. But what about you, Kelly? What's your overall with Sly 1?
I like it. It's cute. I do think I like little more stealth stuff they added into the overworld for like 2. But like, I don't think I played these ones backwards, so I did start with 1 actually. Not like I have sometimes with certain game series where I've started at the end and go backwards, and I'm like, ooh, I don't like the controls at all. But yeah, I think it's just really it's neat. I like Sly.
It's like you're presenting something. You're just like, yes, I did this
I don't know.
research. And,
I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's cute.
Kansas is a great state, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great game. It's a great time. It's a nice casual game. So
pretty easy on the.
They improve stuff in Sly too, and I mean your taste will vary. I already have my taste for all the games that I played all of them. Sly 1, 2, and 3 I played the most. Sly 4 I've only played like recently. Like I think I played and finished it like last year.
Like once.
When I got a PS3. Yes, just once. How'd you know?
Yeah. One and done. No more on that one.
But yeah, so that's about it. And the next playthrough is gonna be Ratchet and Clank. I'll be doing that.
Oh.
So we'll get to that at some. I'll get to that, and then we'll get to record, voicing on, commentating over that at some point. But yeah, for now it's Sly 1, and then Ratchet and Clank for me is the next one.
Yep.
Kaylee at some point we'll get to 13 too, but that's
someday.
Yeah, someday. Yeah, someday. You know, unless I hijack and I do it myself. But okay, no. we
yeah.
already
like, oh, it's mine. And I'm like, well, okay.
We agreed on it though.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we saw.
Then I'd have to suffer through 3 alone.
No, we'd still do it. We'll still do Lightning Returns together. No. I'm not letting you
cry
suffer
about it.
No, we're suffering through that together.
Okay. Bring my walkthrough book and we'll be like, what? What are we doing? Why are we doing this?
We'll have Mark on Game Facts.
All right.
All right. Well, that's Sly 1. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And we'll check you guys next time on Ratchet and Clank. Peace out.
See ya.